Okay. How does size Bluetooth 3 currently? It is August the 12th, 2026. Okay, so August 9th is past. However, there's an eclipse that's going to hit today. That's why I waited till the day to make a video. Now, a lot of astrologers that have been saying this eclipse is going to take out Donald Trump. And remember all the way back when, all the way back, I believe on September the 7th, 2025. A lot of astrologers thought that eclipse was going to take out Donald Trump. And it ended up taking out Charlie Kirk instead. So we will see what comes up with this eclipse. Like I said, well, I had some come to me. It's either gonna be Donald Trump or it's gonna be Bill Clinton or it's gonna be both. So, and why do I say that? Because this eclipse is gonna be very close to Donald Trump's natal ascendant, but also it's gonna be very close to Bill Clinton's natal sun. And keep in mind that Bill Clinton's natal sun is his birthday is on the 19th of August, 2026. So today's the 12th. And I think that the nodes, they change signs on the 18th. Let me pause a second to double check. The transiting nodes, or Rahu and Ketu. Then pause. Okay, so I'm back. So yeah, for Bill Clinton, he's gonna have a solar return on August the 18th, 2026 at 6:05 p.m. And pretty much that's the exact time that the transiting nodes are gonna change signs. They're gonna leave Pisces and Virgo and go into Leo and Aquarius. And so when Bill Clinton has this solar return, or his birthday, his birthday is on August 19th, but it's the exact time that your sun conjoins your natal sun is called the solar return. So on the exactness of the solar return or whatever, the transit nodes are going to change signs, and during this period of time, transit Mars will be exactly conjunct Bill Clinton's midheaven, and transiting Uranus will make a semi-sextile, I believe, to his midheaven as well, his midheaven and his ascendant. So transiting Mars will square his ascendant, and transiting Uranus will make a trine to his ascendant. So a shocking event could happen around Bill Clinton's birthday. Keep in mind that on was it December the 4th? Dan Bongino, he ended up him and the DOJ and the FBI or whatever, they ended up getting the pipe bomber or whatever. So maybe they might get Bill Clinton on his birthday. We will see. All I know is that the astrology says that something shocking should have happened on August the 9th. And what happened was Todd Blanche on August the 8th, 2026, he was approved by the Senate, I believe, or the House, one of them. And see, the 9th passed or whatever. And see, on the 10th, I believe, Todd Blanche, he was sworn in by the by some people, by the White House. I'm so over the situation. I'm just tired. I'm just ready for action. So that's what happened on August the 9th. And that energy is pent up, just like it was pent up all the way back when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I said that there was a cluster of people that was having bad astrology. I said that on the 27th, Trump Jr., his progressed ascendant conjoined his progressed Saturn on the 27th of August, 2025. On the 2nd of September, 2025, I said J.D. Vance, his progressed moon made an aspect to his Mars. I said that for Pete Hegseth? Was it Uranus? Let me pause a second because I forgot. I've been repeating myself for so long that I just don't care anymore. But let me pause. I want to make sure that I get everything out in a concise video. Pause. So yeah, I think that Pete Hegseth, he had a progression to Uranus on the 4th of September 2025. And then Usher Vance, she had a progression to Mars. Her progression made an aspect to Mars on the 5th of September 2025. And then Taylor Swift, because of James Comey, he kept bringing up Taylor Swift and her Orange Color album. So pretty much Taylor Swift, she had a progression to her son. So I mean, she got an ego boost around the time. But all in all, it meant that a bad, shocking event was going to happen in regards to the Republican side of politics. And so, like I said, starting off on the 27th, it was shown inside of Trump Jr.'s chart. And so 27, well, let me just count. Pause. Okay, so looking back in 2025, so the progression for Trump Jr.'s progressed ascendant conjoining his progressed Saturn, it happened on the 27th or around the 27th of August, 2025. And so that's 15 days later, that's when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Looking at J.D. Vance's chart on the 2nd of September, 2025. So put this pen down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 days later, after it was shown inside of J.D. Vance's chart, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So all I'm saying is that the progression hit inside of Bill Clinton's chart where there's just shock. It hit on the 9th of August 2026, where his progressed moon made an aspect to not only his progressed Uranus, but his also his natal Uranus. So it should have been a double shock. And again, Bill Clinton's going through the same astrology as as his impeachment and his trial in reference to the 1998/1999 Monica Lewinsky scandal. So, however, a lot of astrologers saying that it could be Donald Trump that could go down, and it could be because I did a tarot card reading. I don't really believe inside of the tarot cards or whatever, but for some reason these cards they're scary to me, and I keep pulling cards from the suit of swords. It's like something bad happens or like a violent event happens. So who knows? Maybe both Donald Trump and Bill Clinton go down. I've been trying to warn Trump for the longest, but whatever. Huh. Recently, Donald Trump, he released I think the news media released a statement saying that Donald Trump, he on July the 8th, 2025, that he transferred from a second plane to a third plane because of threats from Iran. First of all, I said all the way back when, like in 2025, that he needs to the same stuff that went on all the way back in 2001 and stuff like that. JFK, it's not gonna play out the way it used to play out. When transiting Pluto entered the sign of Aquarius, the way people rebel, the way things play out, how these the powers that be think it's gonna play out, the powers that be think it's gonna play out, it's not gonna play out the same way anymore. And so, just like how Trump shockingly survived that that assassination attempt that grazed his ear, and you can barely even tell that he was even almost assassinated. That's how things are gonna keep on playing out. And so I'm just sitting here. I'm like, Trump should have left Iran alone. I'm not saying that I'm taking anybody's side. I'm just saying things not gonna play out the same way that it used to. Anyway, what else? So Trump changed planes. They said he got onto a food cart or whatever, or a food truck. I'm going by what I've heard or whatever. Maybe the story is fake. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. I made a post on True Social about this girl. Let me pause a second to just pull it up. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so I made this post on True Social. I said basically me before August 9th, 2026. And it's this video of this girl. Hopefully no pornos pop up, but it's gonna open. They don't need to pause.
But I am telling you right now.
Let me pause. Okay, so this video clip went viral. Well, not this exact one. This is like an edited version of it. But so this lady, she went viral because she freaked out on the plane because I think she saw something or something. I don't know. I'm going by basically paraphrasing and just by memory. I forgot what really happened. I'll try to look it up in a second. But anyway, this girl, she's freaking out because she sees something on the plane. See ya.
But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker
And so my reasoning for posting is that the lady, I guess they said they call her the crazy plane lady. And so people probably looking at, like, watch my videos and saying this boy's crazy as shit. Trump is this and that. As a matter of fact, there's another astrologer. I guess she's probably the most prominent, one of the most prominent astrologers in the world or inside of the United States. She's from Canada. This is what this is what she has to say about this eclipse that's coming up, or today. Let me pause a second. Okay, but this astrologer, I think her name is Chani. I have nothing against her. It's just that she said that pretty much this eclipse that's gonna happen today, probably like in about 30 minutes from now. Right now it's 12:03 p.m. I think I started this video around like 11:30. Anyway, but I think her name is Chani, and she there's a video short on Indigenous House, and it's titled does the August eclipse mean trouble for Trump, I believe. So here's just, if you want, if as a reference. So, oh boy.
There is an eclipse that's happening in August. Now, eclipses are always intense on leaders. Trump is a Leo ascendant. This eclipse is happening in his first house. It's happening near South Node, which is about the loss of something. I'm being hopeful that that'll be a moment that takes him down. And I'm not saying that all Leo risings are going to do.
See, I don't like when people interrupt the video, so I'm going to just rewind it. It's just 37 seconds. 34 seconds, but so I want to just start back over.
That's happening in August. Now, eclipses are always intense on leaders. Trump is a Leo ascendant. This eclipse is happening in his first house. It's happening near South Node, which is about the loss of something. I'm being hopeful that that'll be a moment that takes him down. And I'm not saying that all Leo risings are going to do that, but all Leo risings will go through an important shedding of some part of their identity at that time. Eclipses generally, especially when they're solar eclipses, they can like take a leader out. I might be being overly hopeful with this, but there is an eclipse that's happening in August. Now, eclipses are always intense on leaders. The sun is the planet of leadership. And because Trump is a Leo ascendant, and this eclipse is happening in his first house, and it's because it's happening near South Node, which is...
I don't want you to erase this though, but
South Node, which is about the loss of something. I'm being hopeful that that'll be a moment that takes him down. And I'm not saying that all Leo rising.
Just saying. So I'm trying to find the video. Jesus Christ.
There is an.
Where is the? Where? Okay, I'm trying to show you where you can actually find a video. Sorry. So here it is right here. This is the official this is the official place where you can find the video at. The title of the video is does the August eclipse mean trouble for Trump? And it was posted on August 3rd, 2026. And so Chani, I think she made another video, or she's featured on another YouTube channel. Jesus Christ. Let me pause a second. Okay, so I'm back. I was trying to find this other video where she made additional commentary. Well, roughly the same commentary, but I'm just like, I want to see how I want to show you how people react to Donald Trump possibly I don't know, getting put down. Anyway, so the title of this video is "What's in the Stars for Trump" with Chani Nicholas Teaser. It was posted on May 24th, 2026, and let's see here. I'll press play in a second. But the owner of the channel is called The Bituation Room with Francesca. Oh no, I can't even. I'm not gonna try that. I'm gonna just. You can probably type some of that name. You can probably find it. Anyway, so let me turn the screen off so you can get the thumbnail. Here's the thumbnail if you want to see, if you're looking for the video. About a second, my throat. Sorry about that. But anyway, so here's the thumbnail. And here's her additional commentary.
Under that the Nakba happened under. So it's like all of these eclipse things are really big for leaders. And we're having the first eclipse in Leo in a long time in August. And so it just looks dicey for leaders at that time. And, you know, we can...
Oh, fingers crossed.
I think that he's a Leo rising in August. And so it just looks dicey
Fingers crossed, huh?
for leaders at that time. And, you know, we
fingers
can...
crossed.
I think that he's a Leo rising. I'm not saying it's bad for all Leo risings. I'm just saying if you already look like The Walking Dead...
Ooh.
And you already have prefrontal lobe dementia or whatever...
Ooh.
And you are a megalomaniac...
Ooh.
Or whatever other kind of analysis we want to give him. Diagnosis.
Narcissist, rapist,
yeah, pedophile. If you're already that and you're sleeping in front of cameras all over the world, I think an eclipse in August might knock you down. So,
you see that reaction?
I might just be being hopeful.
Yep, no, we
as all over the world. I think an eclipse
oh my God, yes,
in August
he's
might
gonna die.
knock you down. So, I might just be being hopeful.
Yep, nope,
I said this on Vibe Check, but I was like, I'm gonna have Hannah Horvath it and be like, our leader is going down in August to, well, a leader will go somewhere in August. Like,
our leader's going down in August to Mar-a-Lago, but also maybe down completely.
Down. He's getting demoted in some way. I cannot, I just feel like there's no way he gets to September without something really, like, getting him at the knees. I might be being hopeful. I think some sort of leadership change is really in the stars, though, in August. I don't know if it's ours, but that's what it looks like. So that, and how that...
So, that's how I've been trying to say for the longest. I'm like, so ever since February 13, 2025, I've been saying that it's Bill Clinton, it's not Donald Trump, it's Bill Clinton, it's not Donald Trump. And anyway. But I think she's one of the top astrologers inside of the world. If you Google who is the top astrologer inside of the world, I think you might find her. And I think she's also a feminist from, I think, Canada. So imagine. Let me pause a second. Let me unpause. So if you want to find a video, it's titled, again, What's in the Stars for Trump with Chani Nicholas teaser. Posted on May 24, 2026. And then you can go to the YouTube channel. It's The Bitchuation Room. There you go. So, I was supposed to have I was going to say something, so I forgot what I was going to say. Pause. I mean, what I was trying to say was that wouldn't it be crazy if because Chani is a feminist, right? And I think that she would have like some kind of, I don't know what she feels about Hillary Clinton. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just trying to get a video out here because I'm like, yeah, it's been like what 5 days, and anyway. So it would be funny if the Danny Williams Clinton situation was actually true, and it came out that Danny Williams Clinton appealed to Obama, the mixed race, the first mixed race president. He appealed to Hillary Clinton. Ooh. If you don't know who Danny Williams Clinton is, Danny Williams Clinton is a black man from Little Rock, Arkansas, who claims to be Bill Clinton's black biological son. He's tried for several years to see if to do tests to see if he was the biological son of Bill Clinton, and each time, well, they said that he did a blood test or whatever, but in the end, I think some magazine came out and said that it was deemed inconclusive. So anyway, and so he appealed to Obama, Danny Williams Clinton, the black boy, or the mixed race boy, and Obama is mixed race. He's black. He's half black and half white. Anyway, but moving on. So Danny Williams Clinton, he appealed to Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and a few, and Monica Lewinsky as well. So all these Democrats, or I don't know if Monica Lewinsky is a Democrat, but whatever. Anyway, so wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't that destroy like some kind of feminist ideology? But anyway, let me pause for a second because I have like a few more things I want to throw into this video. Pause. I want to go back to this. The crazy plane lady or whatever. I'm sorry, but this is whenever I think about people, how people probably like see me and they're like, this guy's crazy. I think that this is how I looked at them. Like,
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking dine with them or not. I'm not going to. But I am telling you.
Let me get the official channel where this video came from, because it is an edited version. But anyway, because it's probably very, very difficult to find this exact video unless you go to my official Twitter or True Social account. Hey, pause a second. Okay, so the edited version of it with I think Scooby Doo or whatever, it's by Kill Assist. And the title of the video is called "Lady Freaks Out on Plane. He's Not Real." So I brought this video. Well, I made this post all the way back on Jesus Christ. Let me pause a second. Okay, so I made this post on July the 24th, 2026 at 10:20 a.m. because I'm like, this is probably how people see me when as I'm talking about the astrology. And so yeah. And so I was like, man, yeah, just wait until August the 9th, 2026, and you're gonna see. I'm not crazy. But what happened was, it wasn't as big as I thought it was. But that's probably just pent up energy. Just like when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, like, was it 15 days later? Or 10 days later from J.D. Vance's astrology, and 15 days later after Trump Jr.'s astrology. And so, and keep in mind, Charlie Kirk was assassinated 3 days after an eclipse that happened on September the 7th, 2025. And he was assassinated on September 10th, 2025. And transit Sun conjoined transit K to inside of the sky on the 10th of September 2025. Transit K2 will conjoin transit Sun in the sky on I believe the 20. Let me pause so I can get the exact date. Okay, so transit Sun will conjoin transit K2 inside of the sky again on August 22nd, 2026. And so that may be a big day too. So it could either be Bill Clinton's birthday, which is well, it could be Bill Clinton's solar return, which is going to be on August the 18th, 2026, or an event can happen on the 19th of August, 2026, or it can happen on August 22nd, 2026, or it could be that Bill Clinton, he gets got on the 18th of August, and then something happens to Donald Trump on the 22nd of August, 2026. So all I'm saying is that Donald Trump needs to be careful. I've been trying to give this warning for the longest. Like, some people might be like, oh, your prediction has failed and all that stuff. My life has gotten so effed, like, my life has gotten so effed up that it's like, I don't think that me even trying to quit astrology and being pulled right back to what I'm doing right now, it's completely out of my control. I believe that something is meant to happen, whether somebody wants it to or not. So that's just that. Because honestly, the thing about it is that I deliberately did not go to the news stations or whatever and was like, I predicted Charlie Kirk's death with astrology. I predicted the assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life and Melania Trump's life that happened on the 25th of April 2026. Or I predicted this, but I could easily go to a news channel or whatever and be like, I'm making these predictions or whatever. I don't want to do this shit. Never wanted to be an astrologer. I was just trying to step in and have something said so I can always go back and say that, hey, I said this, and that. And then the videos are right there. And the thing about it is that being online, YouTube can always destroy your work. They can always, they can just press the delete button and you're nobody. So I'm like, That's why I'm like, I don't really take this stuff that seriously, because one delete click and you're gone. That's why I'm like, okay, you know what? It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if like Donald Trump was out of all people out of the world saw my channel and was like, well, you know what? Here's this and that with $13 million, a 13 solid gold medal, President Medal of Freedom, and all this stuff. I'm like, that shit's not gonna happen. But anyway, it'd be crazy if the shit happened. But I'm like, because it's the internet, and pretty much people can delete you like that. So there's no point of me trying to step and go to a news station and try to get a whole bunch of recognition and fame and all this other stuff when you can be taken out just like that. I was thinking back earlier this morning about this I guess Iranian girl. She was a YouTuber. Let me pause a second to get her name. Well, I need to go back to the crazy plane lady first. Pause. Okay, so the crazy plane lady in reference to the video I just showed. Her name is Tiffany Gomez, and she's a marketing executive from Texas who went viral in July 2023 for a dramatic meltdown on an American Airlines flight in Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. And I think she can't fly using these this company anymore because of that epic meltdown. But it went viral. It was so everybody was like, she's just crazy. And so that's why I was like, that's probably how people see me. He's crazy. But then my predictions come true. And then they're like, oh shit. Anyway. I mean, so some people might think that my August 9th prediction won't come true. Well, people probably thought all the way back when on September the 25th, I mean September the 5th, when after my last prediction came out about Trump Jr., JD Vance, Usher Vance, Pete Hegseth, and Taylor Swift, that nothing was going to happen. And then 5 days later, after the eclipse, that's when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. All I'm saying is that Trump needs to be careful, and Bill Clinton, I don't know what you did, but if you did anything, reportedly or allegedly, or in somebody's opinion, or in, I don't know, but you might want to look out too. Anyway, so I was talking about the crazy plane lady, or whatever. So that was the reason why I posted that, and I said that something could happen between the dates of July the 20th and Jesus, between July the 20th and August the 15th. I can't find it right now, but it's about also made another post saying surprise MFer. And I said on or around the date of August 9th, 2026. Oh shit.
Surprise, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Let me start back over. What in the world? Okay. I made this post around the same time too. What in the hell?
Surprise, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker.
Oh. And this video is from the YouTube channel Offside Purge, if you want to go and find it. But I made this post on True Social.
Surprise,
because again, something shocking should happen around this date. And it's funny that first of all, that crazy plane lady, she was referencing, well, she was talking about being she was on a plane, and she was like, oh my, I'm not riding this plane. And so it's crazy that Donald Trump, he switched planes. It came out around August 9th, 2006, that Donald Trump, he switched planes all the way back on July the 8th, 2026. And that news was released like recently. Anyway, I'm getting jumbled up. I need to get to a more of a because I hate going back and trying to go over the stuff that I've did. It's kind of, yeah. because I lament over things like, or I sit and I meditate on things for a long time, and so by the time I'm ready to post, well, ready to talk about it on video, I'm already over it. So I'm like, it's exhausting just to go rehash some stuff. But anyway, let me pause. Okay, so I'm thinking about all the way back when. Pretty much because I'm thinking about like the reason why I'm not so serious about this YouTube channel or whatever, or doing astrology in general, is because pretty much so I'm thinking back all the way back when I think Donald Trump was president, and he became president in 2016, but it's so there was a shooting at YouTube on April the 3rd, 2018, at approximately 12:46 p.m. And apparently this lady, her name was Nassim Najafi Agdam. I think she was Iranian, and she was 38 years old. And apparently, she claimed or she believed and complained that YouTube filtered her channels to keep them from getting views, and that the company had demonetized most of her videos because I think that they said well back then when I'm going to paraphrase, they said that her videos were too revealing and sexualized or whatever. And this is all the way back on 2018. And so I think like months later, because this is April 3rd, 2018, months later, Cardi B, she released her video titled Money. And so and I'm just gonna show you this article, well, this Wikipedia post first before I just go on. So the videos, I mean the article is titled YouTube Headquarters Shooting. That's the motive right there. And so the perpetrator, this is her. But the thing about the internet is that people. So anyway, Cardi B. So I think that back then, back all into 2018, I think she was upset that they claimed that she was super sexualized and she wore kind of like revealing clothes. And then Cardi B, she releases her video titled Money. And I'm not Cardi B's like, why are you bringing my name up again? Probably. No, Cardi B, I love you. And I actually like the video. It was extremely good concept. I like it. But there was some you can see some of the women's nipples. And so it's funny how it's like they demonetized her channel, but it's what's going on with Cardi B's channel, which is not my business. But this one, I'm just saying, like, I don't get too serious about online stuff because I know that you can be going just like that. So it's like, yeah. Even when Peter Nine he closed on the forums, it's like all the work that I did and all the craziness that I did and carnage and bullshit and trolling that I did, it went well, it disappeared. It's there, but it's like, who's gonna go back and like just rummage through the crazy shit that I said and did? Except for maybe the FBI and the CIA, who's gonna probably lock my ass up one day. But anyway, so that's why I'm not too serious about it. I'm just trying to step in and lay the groundwork, have the videos, some of the videos on online on some platforms that probably will not delete them, but like Rumble and True Social. I'll try to leave my videos up on YouTube, but except YouTube can be iffy. You don't never know. Just like another guy I was watching last week or whatever, he was live streaming or whatever, and apparently some music played inside of the background, and they made it so he can't live stream for 2 months now. And so I'm just like, and then that's how the boy made his money. He would live stream and do I think tarot card readings or whatever for people, and advise the people to go to his website and buy books or buy tarot readings and stuff like that. And it's like and so when YouTube basically did that to him, they made it so he can't live stream for 2 months. That's cutting into his funds. And let me see if I can find that dude real quick. Let me pause a second. Okay, so I found him. But it's keep in mind, I want to preface this by saying pretty much I watch everything. So I watch religious channels and I watch witchcraft channels. I watch everything so I can know pretty much everything. So just like there's a preacher, his name is Robert Breaker 3. I watch him. And so I was watching this guy right here. He does tarot readings and stuff like that. He says he's a witch or whatever. And I watch stuff like this so I can just know what people do. And so, but apparently there was some music playing inside of the background of this dude doing a live stream or whatever. And pretty much he they made it so he can't live stream for 2 months. And so this is this guy right here.
So due to copyrights and playing music in the lives and everything like that, I'm locked out for at the very least maybe 2 months. So with that said, I'll be right back on regular lives.
So that's why I don't take any of this stuff seriously, because YouTube whatever can take everything away from like it's nothing. That's why I'm not even really trying. That's why I'm not even really trying to promote. That's why I'm trying to do something big, and then just leave it at that and be like, okay, well, God, you brought me here. So because I'm like, everything else I tried to do, it got destroyed. Everything. Try to seven get a regular job, it got destroyed. Try to seven stop astrology, can't. Something always brings me back here, so that I can really do like stuff like this in regards to politics and astrology. Basically, Donald Trump and trying to make sure that I try to give a warning out there and be like, hey, I try to tell you, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and I want to also say this. I mean, I did say this in my previous videos. I'm talking about my previous bosses. Every boss that I've had, they've always ignored my warnings. Every one of them. And at the end of the day, they always got fucked. So who knows? Maybe Donald Trump actually is watching my videos, which would be kind of crazy. But he's like, this guy's crazy. Okay, well, ignore my warning if you want to. I don't really care. I'm just trying to put something out here. If I do somehow warn him, and somehow, some way, this man pops up in the middle of my yard with the grass uncut, with with 4 cars, a $13 million check, a gold medal, and like a medal of freedom, and some other stuff that I forgot, some guns. Like, yeah, here, crazy person. Right, you was right the whole freaking time, and then all the while, all the Epstein perpetrators are getting locked up one by one. Insane. Even that's some insane shit even for me. But who knows, the shit might happen. I mean, like I said, when I first started my what I call the And Then series in regards to my YouTube channel, I was like, well, transit Uranus conjoined my my natal moon, which was my career or midheaven. So it's like, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I might get lucky and the man might pop up and be like, yeah, I've been watching you for a long time. But you know what? You're actually a good guy. And not a psychopath. Here's some guns. America. Oh shit. Anyway, that sounds crazy as shit. And I mean, I'm just tired. I probably sound all out of sorts and shit. I'm like, I am tired. I've been meditating on what I was gonna say today all night. Like, now I'm just exhausted. I should have just started the video last night, but I want to wait until the eclipse hit, because it's hard to explain. But basically, it's hard to explain. That's okay. I was trying to wait until after the eclipse, or during or after the eclipse. Anyway, let's see here. I need to go to my notes to see, because there's a lot of stuff I'm missing, and I know I'm just talking and going randomly and saying random shit. So sorry. Pause. Oh yeah, that guy's a witch. If you don't know, he claims to be a witch, but I watch everything. I watch religious channels. I watch everything, witchcraft channels. I watch tarot reading channels. I watch everything, so I can just get a grasp on what other people are doing and etc. And also learning scripture. I did not watch Charlie Kirk. That wasn't because like the gotcha moments in regards to him. They weren't like they weren't my cup of tea. Just like Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, in my opinion, would be so much better if his comedy is not funny. The best that I've seen of Steven Crowder was really when he was pissed off. Now that's the Steven Crowder I like, when he's pissed off. Well, and when I'm saying that his comedy is not funny, I'm thinking back to when Steven Crowder, he did the Epstein bit where he basically he said, well, Epstein, he had a whole, I think, a prison bed, and he had like some kind of sheet around his neck or whatever. He was pretending like he was trying to break his neck or whatever, and it was comedy, but there was no science to it. So it was like, anyway, I like Steven Crowder, but I think I like Stephanie Crowder better. Anyway, just playing around, just messing around. And I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So I need to go through my notes and see what I'm missing, because I know I'm missing a lot of notes and a lot of points that I was trying to make. Pause. Okay, so I was trying to go down my notes or whatever and trying to get some more information out. I don't even know why I stopped it, but I think I wanted to reiterate that Charlie Kirk, he was killed after an eclipse. After several prominent people inside of a circle, they had very bad astrology going inside of their charts. So, like I said, on August 27, 2025, for Trump Jr., his progressed ascendant conjoined his progressed Saturn. And on the same day, on August 27, 2025, TPUSA announces Kirk's American Comeback Tour, scheduling Utah Valley University, UVU, as the first stop. Now, I was watching the Candace Owens video titled Erica and I Sat Down to get the full, to try to get some more of the timeline, because I think on the 2nd of September 2025, something else was came out in regards that established where Charlie Kirk will be situated at this location where he was shot at, or whatever. So let me pause for another second. And so the video is titled, from Candace Owens, Eric and I Sat Down. The timestamp where she goes down the timeline of where Charlie Kirk was assassinated was, I believe at 50 minutes. That's when she starts to go down the timeline. My words are jumbled up. I can't talk right anymore. I've been meditating on this situation for a very, very long time, and so I'm just exhausted now. I've been repeating myself for the longest, for a very, very long time, in regards to the astrology that's going on inside of Donald Trump's chart and Bill Clinton's chart and Hillary Clinton's chart. But anyway, so but let me see what happened on the date of September the 2nd, 2025. Pause. Okay, so on September the 2nd, 2025, that's when location details were mentioned by local media. And so that on that day, JD Vance, he had a progression to his progression made an aspect to his Mars. So you pause for another second. And the timestamp where Candace Owens, she says this is at 52 minutes and 22 seconds into the video. 52 minutes and 22 seconds into the video. Okay. And the video again is titled Erica and I Sat Down. So sorry, it's just my words. Pause. Okay, I think that's all that she said that was important inside this video, that what I was trying to get back to. But anyway, so again, JD Vance, he had a progression where his progressed moon made an aspect to his Mars, which is a bad violent event. Pete Hegseth, he had a progression where his progressed moon made an aspect to his Uranus. It's a shocking event. Usher Vance, she had a progression to her Mars, angering violent event. And Taylor Swift, she had a progression to her Sun, which is the ego boost. And then 5 days later, after the 5th of September 2025, after an eclipse that happened on the 7th of September 2025, that's when Charlie Kirk was assassinated on September 10th, 2025. And on that date, the reason why I made a post, I said that I made a post. Let me pause a second, pull it up. But I made a post of a song titled "Started" by Iggy Azalea, and it goes like, I started from the bottom and now I'm rich. The time I posted this song was at 1:54 a.m. It was posted on September the 10th, 2005, on True Social and on I said Rumble, on True Social and X or Twitter. And here it is right here. The reason why I made this post was that pretty much Transit Mars conjoined my ascendant on this day. And it meant that maybe something bad could happen, but except I was making predictions that something big was about to go down. And so apparently Charlie Kirk's natal sun is conjunct my natal ascendant. And so it's conjunct Spica, the fixed star called Spica. It means the brilliant one or the smart one or the bright one. And so I made this post at this exact time because Transit Mars at this exact time. No, I think it was the moon. The moon. Let me pause things. I forgot the astrology. Let me pause for a second. Okay, what had happened was pretty much Transit Moon opposed my ascendant, but Transit Mars conjoined my ascendant on this day. And so it was like the moon made an opposition to Mars, and Transit Moon made an opposition to Transit Mars inside the sky, which conjoined my ascendant. And so it being that it was some weird astrology, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna post right now. And so hours later, that's when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Jesus, go back. Okay. And so, because I had been trying to warn Trump and warn everybody about the astrology that was going on. A lot of people was thinking that it was gonna be Trump that was gonna be taken out, but I was like, no, it's gonna be Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton in the end. Jesus. And now here we are again today. There's an eclipse today, of a new moon eclipse that's going on right now. It's 1:16 p.m. But so I continued. I said this song came out on May 3rd, 2019, and has zero relations with current events, right? But the deity / king that some of these people think may pass / fall in some shape, form, or fashion just might be one that they didn't expect. And I also added Danny Williams Clinton. And I said, get Jennifer Boozer Sharp Candlebound back open. Sound astrologer Ice Blue 3, the god of astrology. Oh, damn. Let me click this real quick so I can go to the post. Okay, so should get the time of it that I posted it. And the time is 8:13 a.m. This is like hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Anyway, so here I am again making another post on a date of an eclipse. Who knows what might happen in a few days from now? I've been trying to warn everybody, trying to warn Donald Trump, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm jumping from one thing to another. I hope this sounds more cohesive than I think it does. I probably just sound crazy as shit. But anyway, so I'm gonna go down my notes real quick to see if there's some other stuff that I'm missing. Let me pause. Okay, so I'm back. So I did say that Bill Clinton, it should have been a double shocking event that happened on the 9th of August, 2026. And so that's when Todd Blanche, he was basically sworn in regards to being the next Attorney General. It's funny that I also started this and then series in regards to my YouTube channel as Pam Bunny. She was testifying in front of I think Congress. She was deposed or whatever. And so yeah, I saw her come out of these depositions or whatever, and she was smiling or whatever, and I think she basically said she's not gonna say anything about Donald Trump and all this other stuff. And anyway, I was like, she needs to be careful, because every time what we call it, a lawyer gets involved with Donald Trump, it's like something goes down with them. But anyway, I'm thinking about what was that with Stormy Daniels and what's the other man? Let me pause a second. Oh, so the man's name was Michael Cohen, who served a total of 3 years. 3 years in jail, or 36 months. Spent about a year and a half behind bars in federal prison, and then the remainder under home confinement due to a transfer over COVID-19 concerns and subsequent furloughs. He officially began his sentence in May 2019 and completed a full term in November 2021. So anyway, that's why I was like, Pam Bunny needs to be careful. And so for Todd Blanche to also be to now be in a position. Anyway, so you pause the foot. I forgot my point. So that's why I started the and then seriously, I was like, oh shit, some stuff's about to go down. And now that Todd Blanche, right? Pause. Yeah, so now that Todd Blanche is the Attorney General, we will see what goes down with this. Yeah, let me pause for a second. But at this deposition with Pam Bundy, she was, I think there was two people from the DOJ that was there, and there was like they was basically like talking for her or saying what she could not answer or whatever. So it's like she had the people inside the room that she can always go back and say that, well, the people who were over the investigations I was doing or whatever, they said I couldn't say this and that. So I crossed my T's and dotted my I's in regards to this situation. Anyway, so she was trying to make sure. I mean, I think she was trying to make sure that she couldn't go down for no damn bullshit. But anyway, so let me pause for a second. Okay, so I had a point that I was trying to make. So I was watching Dan Bongino. I forgot which episode it was. I should have got a screenshot of it or downloaded it. And I probably downloaded it, but I probably deleted it. Anyway, so in one of these episodes on the Dan Bongino, on one of these episodes of the Dan Bongino show, he said that they had to make deals with people that were some of the worst people. So looking into the future, on September the 27th through October the 1st, 2026, Bill Clinton, like I said, for some reason he gets lucky. His progressed moon makes aspect to Jupiter, while for Hillary Clinton, her progressed moon makes aspect to both her progressed and natal Saturns. So it's like, maybe Bill Clinton has immunity or something like that, and so maybe he testifies, or maybe he testifies against somebody. I don't know. Only God knows what could go down. But I just know that in the future, September 27th through October 1st, Bill Clinton gets lucky, and Hillary Clinton she gets the shit end of the stick some way, somehow, in some way, form, or fashion. That's all I know. And that's like the last of the crazy bad astrology. I'm not gonna say it's the last, because like I expect there's like some shocking stuff to go down like on a night, which it might. So we will see. And after this eclipse, which is today. And again, I said that for Bill Clinton, the transit nodes will change signs during his solar return. So let me pause for a second. So who knows? He might end up getting immunity, some way, somehow. I don't know. Just take down somebody else. I don't know. Pause, because he does get lucky for some reason, while Hillary Clinton's going through terrible astrology. So let me pause. Okay. It's recording. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about before I end this video. Now it's funny that Donald Trump it came out that Donald Trump he switched planes. He switched to a third plane. So there's this one news commentator from CNN who always just ticks off, in my opinion, Donald Trump, in my opinion, or Caroline Leavitt. Yeah. The new press secretary, or whatever. And so it's like I think on when a plane landed, I believe on July the 6th or the 8th, 2026. I think that news lady. I think I'm paraphrasing. I'm going by memory because maybe I'm wrong, but I think she asked Donald Trump like did you close your window sills or whatever, and also did you feel that your life was in danger? And I think at that time Donald Trump was like, well, if I go down, you go down with me, right? And so in retrospect, now that we know what happened, that he switched to another plane, basically, what is it, a bitch? That damn woman, she was asking him, so were you scared? And Trump was like, he was like, bitch, were you? You was the one who was in fucking danger. I was on the other damn plane. I can only imagine Donald Trump on the other plane with a big ass bucket of popcorn, two Big Macs, a Diet Coke, and maybe an extra Coke because a regular Coke because they ran out of Diet Cokes or whatever. And he's just up on his little tablet, watching them talk shit about him. And he was just waiting for that plane to go boom, and then waiting for like the news media to be like, oh my God, he's dead. Oh my, yes, hallelujah, he's finally gone. Just for this man to wait. I mean, no, me personally, if people thought I was dead, I would like 3 days and have them celebrating and just jumping up and down. And I'll put out like a fake video, like saying that if something happened to me, just know, I'm just if y'all think that something has happened to me, just know I'm still alive. Ha ha ha. But have the video caption like right before the plane like exploded. And then like just wait, like, so everybody's like, it's a fake video, he's dead. And then like wait like 2 or 3 more days, and then pop up like, hey everybody, I'm still alive, bitches. And have the liberals and everybody just have a complete meltdown. and have him pop up inside of a Tupac bag shirt, like Tupac bag. I'm still alive, bitches. Like have everybody fucking have a complete fucking meltdown. And then start talking about this CNN news lady or whatever. I always hated that bitch. I didn't want to die like that. I really didn't. But I mean, it comes with the territory. She could have quit, but she chose that line of work. Let me stop. That was kind of fucked up though. Imagine you asking this man, so were you scared? Like, bitch. And Trump was like, bitch, were you? I wasn't on that damn shit. I wasn't on that plane. Were you? That's fucked up, yo. Oh man. Oh. And that man pop back up inside of a damn Tupac bag shirt. Like, I'm still alive, bitches. You're a clone. How is this possible? And the kicker is that this bitch, he waits like 3 days, and 3 days to tell people that he's alive. Well, it's protocol. We had to figure out what was going on. What was going on. And then, you know what? The even more fucked up thing about it is that they're probably trying to impeach him for faking his own damn death. Epic. Epic. Let's see here. So I'm trying to see, is there anything else? I bet you it was funny. I can only imagine Donald Trump. He had a problem like the presidential tablet where he can hack into people's phones and see what they watching and doing. If they talking shit about him, if they saying this that about him. And he's like, oh, well, your hands. And he was probably just sitting there waiting with a big ass handful of popcorn. Just, so it hasn't gone boom yet. He's like, I'm really waiting for something interesting to happen. Not yet. Oh well. Anyway, let me stop. So let me see. Let me pause another second to see is there anything else I need to add or whatever to this video. Pause. The biggest magic trick in American history. That would have been fucking epic. I'm sorry, that would have been fucking funny as hell. Like you thought you got me, huh, bitches? It came back on y'all, bitches. I'm sorry, that would have been fucking epic. Let me pause for another second though. It's lightning here. Or maybe he comes back and says, "Surprise, motherfucker." That's gonna be it for me. We'll see what comes up in a few more days as this eclipse is lightning here. I'm gonna try to see if I can actually upload this video. There's probably a few more notes that I forgot, but I'm tired. I've said as much as I could in regards to this video, whatever, and I don't want to use up too much more storage. So probably ended at 33 seconds. Let me just go through a few more notes. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Yeah, but I never want to be an astrologer. We'll see what comes up with this situation. Be careful, Donald Trump. Be careful, Bill Clinton. Bye.